Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. It is August 27th. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to do an extra video using this Oracle deck, well, my personalized deck technically. But yeah, let's see what you need to know. Car alarms could be significant. I know you guys can't hear it right now, but I think it's because it's so windy outside that it's like sensitive to the car alarms that are outside, right, that are parked. So car alarms could be significant. Something to do with like warning signs or caution signs could be significant, but let's see what comes out. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell the collective for August 27th? We have late nights. Okay, somebody could be staying up late, or you guys could be going through an awakening late at night, but there's something about late nights that are significant. Some of you guys could also get your ideas late at night, so this could be about creativity. We have one day. Okay, this showed up in my other reading that I did with my other personalized deck. There's something about ones that are significant, so there's something happening in about one day, either one day from the time you see this video or just one day. Okay, so the ages of 20 to 30 could be significant. You could be 20 to 30. Angel number 111 is significant, but you guys could be, you know, of that age group. For some of you guys, when it comes to having trust and faith in your path and, you know, where you're going and what next steps you're taking, 1, 2, 3 on the timer, okay, there is something about balance, okay, with sailing boats. It's also giving like 6 of Swords energy, where it's like moving on, okay, moving on and moving forward. So it's almost like someone's seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to like getting closer to the end. And when it comes to like healing and growth, obviously healing and growth does not stop, you know. There's different levels to it, right? But there's just something about a goal or a plan that you had, and it's almost like finally getting closer and closer to it. Like it's like you can almost touch it or reach it, but you can't, right? But you're so close. Okay, summer could be significant too, so take what resonates with this with your vitality. It's also giving sun energy as well, like solar plexus energy, but there's something about your growth and abundance that is significant. Okay, some of you guys could have gone through a major growth, right? Like a growth spurt as well. Like maybe you guys matured over the summer, and that could be part of your lesson for some of you guys that are in your 20s to 30s. Okay, maybe you know somebody who's in their 20s to 30s, but definitely there's something about growth and, you know, being able to grow as an individual. So some of you may have black and brown hair. Some of you guys could be grounding yourself at this time, okay, connecting more with the earth, okay, but there's something about being very practical during this moment, okay. Spirit, what else can you tell the collective about this energy for August 27th? What else do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Someone's birthday could be significant too. So some of you guys could be celebrating a birthday, or there's something about, like I said, if you guys are of the ages of 20 to 30, there's something about your spiritual growth, okay, during this time. So yeah, either you're about to celebrate a birthday just now, or you guys are celebrating a birthday or something, right? But whatever this is, there's something about like having gratitude, okay? Maybe you guys are learning to have gratitude as you get older, or there's just something about looking through life or looking at life from a different lens, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to communication, that is significant too. Mercury energy. There's something about you guys when it comes to communication, or this could be learning something new, but definitely there's something about your youth and childhood that could be significant too. Again, if this is talking about your youth and childhood, maybe you were not able to communicate as much as you would like to, and now as you're getting older, you're able to communicate more, but being more authentic in your communication. So, you know, if you were scared to speak up about certain things because you didn't want to disrespect your elders or whatever the case is, there's something about like finally speaking up and speaking your truth, right? And not allowing certain people to tell you how you should feel and what you should feel, you know, just being able to just feel it, right? So take what resonates with that. We have piercings. Okay, so when it comes to communication and piercings, you could be someone who has piercings, or there's something about devotion and protection, okay, when it comes to like your identity, okay, so take what resonates with that too. But definitely there's something about how you communicate. You could be very devoted in the way that you communicate with people, places, and things. right? So take what resonates with that, but definitely there's something about how you show up and you speak to other people in your energy, and this may look different for a lot of you guys, okay? Even when it comes to the way that you communicate, someone could miss the devotion that you gave to them when it comes to like how you communicate, okay? Someone has a Lilith sign, depending on, well, the Lilith signs that I want to say, because there's a full moon right now, okay, you could have your Lilith in Aquarius, Capricorn, or not Capricorn, well, maybe Capricorn too. I don't know why I said that, okay, but you could have your Lilith in Aquarius, Pisces, or Aries, okay, because right now it's the full moon in the next few days too as well. So again, because it's today and the next few days, those 3 signs could be significant, or 4, okay? You could have it in, like I said, Aquarius, Pisces, or Aries, and Capricorn as well, but take what resonates, okay? But there is something about like your dark shadows, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, there's something about your dark shadows and stepping into them. Take a sip of water. That water's cold. 555 on the timer. But yeah, it's like you guys are stepping into like a newer energy of, you know, tapping more into your dark and light shadows, and that could be something different for a lot of people, because maybe you were always stepping into light energy, right? But now you've learned to balance both, or integrate both light and dark, okay? Someone's habits and routines could be changing, so take what resonates with that. Like I said, when it comes to change, so you guys could be changing your habits and routines within the next few days, okay? Ooh. And also, when it comes to you changing your habits and routines, Spirit is saying to follow your heart and dreams. Whether this is your purpose, what you love doing, okay, your inner truths, your passion-led choices, whatever it is, Spirit is saying to follow that. Okay, so there's something about someone's heart chakra being activated or opening up during this, you know, during this time, and Spirit is saying to follow that. Like, it's okay for you to follow that part of your path, whether people understand you or not. It's like your path is your path, and what you're meant to do here in this lifetime is going to be different than other people. Other people are here to follow their path. Their timeline is going to look different than yours, but the ones who get it. They know that some of us are actually meant to come together, and it's almost giving like a humanitarian vibe, especially with Aquarius right now in the full moon. So that could be confirmation too, when it comes to like you having conversations with other humanitarians, okay? Or you having conversations with other people who want to help other people when it comes to like growth and striving, okay, to be like better as an individual. So Egypt and Egyptian astrology could be significant. Some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to Mercury energy too, you guys could be learning something new, okay? Ancient knowledge and wisdom could be significant when it comes to like you guys, when you guys are going through like a spiritual awakening, okay? So take what resonates with that too. You guys could be receiving clarity when it comes to like your spiritual awakening. Maybe you guys are also showing up as somebody who has a lot of knowledge and wisdom in certain conversations or topics, but people don't know how you know what you know, especially if you're not somebody who like reads up on books and things, right? But Gemini energy wanted to show up as well. So I said this before in my other readings, Gemini and Libra energy has been showing up heavily. Air sign energy has been showing up as well. So maybe there's also, again, like I said, with the full moon, but Gemini is also communication, so Mercury energy. So you guys could be getting communications from a Gemini, or there's something about Gemini placements. Or for some of you guys, when it comes to Gemini energy, there's something about the full moon in Aquarius that is affecting certain air placements at this time when it comes to a certain situation, okay? This bird almost flew into my car, and I hear it. It's right beside my car. I already know. It flew away though. But yeah, there's something about communication, and it's funny how birds decided to fly right by my car. So definitely you guys could be receiving messages from the universe or from the divine. If you guys want to look up the spiritual meaning of sparrows, you can check that out. Or even when it comes to like ravens or crows, you can look into that too when it comes to communication. But that could be a sign, okay? Sagittarius energy wanted to show up for some of you guys. So yeah, there's something about communication on new adventures, right? For some of you guys, when it it comes to learning, like I said, there's something about new philosophies, especially with Egypt and like ancient Egypt showing up in the cards. There's something about like philosophies, new philosophies, learning up on history, learning up on, you know, certain topics when it comes to like, you know, what's going on around us right now and why the universe works the way that it does, and, you know, how are we connected to source, and, you know, all those things, right? But again, when it comes to like expansion, right, or being open-minded, this wanted to show up with Sagittarius energy. Also, December could be significant for some of you guys, like November, December, so take what resonates with that too, but definitely there's something about the energy with that, okay? Some of you guys could be needing to start your own channel, or you guys are starting your own channel. So this could also look like, for some of you guys, when it comes to new expansions and new adventures, you guys are creating your own opportunities. You're not waiting for somebody to create an opportunity for you. You're actually doing it yourself, okay? Something could be happening in the month of October, so Libra and Scorpio energy as well. So again, if you guys are starting out your own channel, there's something about changes that are happening in October, or again, fall energy. Like I said, September, October could be significant, so something could be happening in the fall, okay, with Libra and Scorpio energy. So take what resonates with that. In my other reading that I did with my other deck, personalized deck, I did see Scorpio showed up. So there is something about you guys finding out some type of truth in October, okay, when it comes to like harvesting new things or going through like new transitions during this time, okay? You could be also a divine feminine, 1111 on the timer, but divine feminine energy wanted to show up in this deck. And then my other deck that I did not too long ago, divine masculine energy, wanted to show up in the energy, okay? But we also have divine feminine. You guys are creating something new when it comes to giving life or giving birth to new things. Some of you guys are dealing with that too, or stepping into your creativity, and that could be also because you guys are starting your own channel or starting something new. There's something about Scorpio energy when it comes to endings and new beginnings, and then Libra energy when it comes to like justice, okay? Some of you guys are receiving justice, or receiving the justice you deserve because of maybe something that was unbalanced. So it almost feels like the scales are starting to balance out for some of you guys too when it comes to you know, what you're creating or what you're doing during this timeline, okay? Blue eyes could be significant too. So you may have blue eyes, or you may know somebody who has blue eyes, okay? But again, when it comes to like your peace and tranquility, you're basically focusing on your own deep spiritual developments, okay? You're definitely stepping into a connection when it comes to water. So some of you guys could be connecting more with water, or there's something about water that's significant, but there's something about like calm energy, okay? I don't know why, but it's like the saying, like the calm before the storm, okay? That's significant too. Cancer energy as well, and I did say something about water energy, so Cancer energy is significant. Somebody could have blue eyes and be a Cancer. If not, this is about you guys going with the flow, okay, with Cancer energy showing up. Some of you guys can be connecting with a Cancer for some of you guys, or you may have Cancer placements, okay? If not, this is about you also trying to nurture what it is that you're building at this time, okay? Even so, there's something about support. Maybe you guys are very supportive. Maybe you're the one that's showing up as supportive, or there's something about you receiving support from somebody else in your energy during this time, when you need it the most, okay? Some of you guys are receiving roses, or there's something about spirit telling you to buy your own roses, but there's something about self-love that's significant, okay? So take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation for some of you. But definitely self-love could be significant, or just learning to step into self-love, okay? But Spirit is saying that there's something about you guys moving forward with self and independence, okay? Some of you guys are stepping into your own personal strength as well, okay, when it comes to this energy, okay? So take what resonates with that. I'm going to get one more card and end it here, because I did do 2 separate decks. Usually I put them together, but I thought maybe I would switch it up and do something different. So let's see. Okay, motorcycles are significant, okay? Freedom, flow. Now, if you guys are seeing a lot of motorcycles, that could be confirmation. But if not, if you drive a motorcycle, please be careful. I always say this when I see this card. Please be careful, because, you know, people when they're driving, sometimes people don't pay attention. Sometimes people are crazy. You know what I mean, guys? So please be careful, because even so, like, I see things on the news as well, so be careful, okay? But if not, this is about speed, okay? Motorcycles are really fast, okay? So there's something about fast cars, speed, okay? Speeding down the highway could be significant, but there's something about something being fast-tracked, right? So like, say you guys are in this stagnant energy because you don't want to manifest during like an eclipse, right? There's something about like after the eclipse, things are just like go, 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 and you're just like, whoa. Like, you know, like you want to slow down but you can't, so you just have to go with the flow basically. But there's something about being prepared or being in preparation. Winter boots and clothes could be significant for some of you guys. You guys are being prepared to prepare for this winter. If not, this is about changing of seasons, and I've been saying this a lot in the energy. There's a season change or a seasonal change going on, right? You guys could be going through your season of change as well. But when it comes to resources and grounding yourself, that's significant too. Okay, just like how it just got dark just now, like the sun was shining and then all of a sudden it just got really dark, like it wants to rain. That's significant too when I mean like changes, okay? So Mars energy is significant when it comes to taking action, and then also movement. Like I said, there's something about movement. So somebody loves to roller skate, and there's something about you taking movement, or, you know, being able to have movement, okay, when it comes to like being in flow, so not being stagnant, okay? Some of you guys could be going back to school. September's coming up just now. So those who live in certain places, you know that some of you guys go back to school in August if you live in the States, and some people that live in Canada or certain places, you know, September is when you go back to school. Some of you guys could be doing that. There's something about you guys when it comes to precision. So skiing and snowboarding is significant, even if that's not what you like to do. There's something about something being precise during this time. Like say you're watching something or somebody's doing a reading and it's like whatever they're saying is actually true. Like they don't even know you, but they're saying something that's like factual, right? So there's something about you being precise when it comes to like determination, climbing mountains, being in nature, okay? But there's something about when you're in nature, it's almost like you get downloads that are very precise, or you have better precision when you're out in nature, okay? But take what resonates with that. And then we have September. I did mention September and October, so take what resonates with this. So fall energy, like I said, Virgo and Libra placements. And then we also have 1 hour, okay? Something could be happening in about 1 hour. And then fall wanted to show up. Again, this came up in another reading in my other deck that I did. And then, yeah, you guys are receiving downloads at this time, okay? Spiritual downloads as well when it comes to this energy. So yeah, definitely you guys are receiving confirmation, and they're very heavily you know, resonating for who it needs to. Like it may not resonate for everybody, but it's just the whole idea that you guys are getting downloads, whether it's from me or yourself or from another reader. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you're getting confirmation from spirit through whatever channel it's coming from, okay? So definitely take what resonates with that, guys. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna see if I can go home and post these for you guys, because right now it's 11:45. But I just want to say thank you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. All right, guys, and I thank you for those who support my channel and what I'm trying to build when it comes to my business and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. And as you guys know, I said I am trying to make some changes, but I will finish out what I need to finish out for, you know, for the next few months. But after, I feel like next year, I feel like maybe I'm just gonna focus more on just readings and things like that, okay? So and now it's raining, and I just said that, I'm like, it looks like it's about to rain. So that's so funny. I just seen like drip drops just now. All right, guys, but yeah, okay. Definitely, like I said, changes are significant. You guys are going through seasons of change, so definitely, you know, take what resonates. All right, guys, thank you again. I love you guys, and thank you for those supporting me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Okay, guys, bye.